Hello, everybody, and welcome to the show today. We have Bugbear's Basement here, and we're going to be doing Tyranny of Dragons episode 47, is it? Did I write down 46? I think I wrote down 46. I'll have to go back and fix that. Nevertheless, welcome, welcome. We're kind of doing a wrap up aftermath of the big O invasion. Actually, it's probably still going on because they didn't come after just us. They seem to attack Waterdeep. So we're going to have to get into that and see what's going on. So that's going to be fun. But thank you very much for joining us today. Of course, we got our full crew here, which is nice. But as you guys know, I'm not in charge here. Bill is. So, Bill, take it away, brother, as I go and hit that like and share button, which I hope you guys are doing.
I am right now.
Oh, nice.
Okay, actually, still loading. All right. Well, hello, everybody. Welcome back to episode 47, where all good wizards go to heaven. That's what we decided.
No, no, that's not.
Um,
That's
I
not.
think I think
No,
it was I think it was
no.
the other place.
It was the other
Yeah.
place. It's definitely the other place.
oh,
Yeah.
all wizards go to hell. Wow. Yeah, that's awesome. So, as we left our party, let's see, we had Nicodemus with the wonderful, helpful assist in all like 3-point plays, the Silver Dragon, and Romalia Haven Tree.
Those dragons, they've been a great help.
Dude, she's she has issues. And they were in the Old Brinter. I'm pulling this all from memory. Just so the audience knows, this week I'm mobile. I'm out seeing this great country while instead of being in my DM Sanctum Sanctorium with all my fun stuff. So I'm kind of maybe a little slower. I'm a little bit more off the cuff and not referring to as many books, but we'll have fun. Um, you have there's some sound of battle in you've gotten into like the main hall. You've left the study. The red wizard's nowhere in sight at the moment, and then I'll cut to real quick to Leroy Thanathis, whatever. It's easier to when I can see it than I can read it and I remember what your full name is. But Leroy Jenkins has summarily defeated all his foes with some assistance from a couple knights of the order. You are in the keep of the Gauntlet Keep, and you've closed the portal, and you are getting ready to make your next step, which brings us to the C team of dead Aristes. You've been ripped apart by demons. You've been trounced and shredded and thrashed, and there is several meters of intestines all over the rooftop that are covered with gore and bone fragments.
It's post-apocalyptic decorations.
It is. Yes.
It's a dead man's party. Yeah. And then Dracul, you see these demons were howling on the rooftop, and it shook you, man. It was like some noises, the sound of laughing and hooting and hollering demonic voices chills you to your bone. What do you do?
I thought they already disappeared last time. The end of the adventure, they all disappeared.
They did. Okay, so they did disappear, but you were left to hear. I mean, that's the thing that's just right now. It's ringing in your ears.
Okay. What can I do? I'm invisible, and I'm like, that's a bit scary.
That's fair.
So you must do something instead of just being scared. You're a hero, damn it. Get out there and hero.
Well, I'm kind of a hero. We killed a dragon. I don't know. If they've gone, I'm gonna go and have a look up on the top rooftop.
You're gonna see if you can save your friend.
I'm gonna go and see what's left of you anyway.
Yeah.
At least.
Like maybe he's still okay up there.
You can put him in his own deep pocket now as in pieces.
Yeah, right? You only need one. Just pick my best piece, okay?
Oh goodness.
Yeah, as you scale the side of the building, and you get on top of the building, you see you could see easily 2-3 miles, unless your view's obstructed by building. But there is, um,
I remember right, most of the buildings around us are half destroyed, so I can probably see some distance anyway.
The
well,
chat
your,
bar store.
your
I don't
mouth just
I don't know why
drops
GOP,
as you
but
see
your
all
comment.
these
Oh, okay.
smoldering buildings throughout Waterdeep. You see Griffin riders in the air fighting with dragon.
Awesome.
You can see a massive statue swinging of a knight. It's ginormous. It's like a 5-story statue, embroiled with another dragon as it's fighting and being blasted with fire, and it's swinging its massive sword. And then you look down and at the broken body of your comrade.
Yeah. Oh, nothing I can do. I don't know what I can do. I don't know what I'm supposed to do in this situation either.
Well, you go up to
as
him
far as
and you go to check him out, and he is he's non-responsive. There is, it's hard to make out. It's pretty disturbing. His face is completely caved in, and his chest cavity is ripped open, and there are guts all over the place.
yeah. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I don't know if I'm supposed to. Do we need his body? I don't know the deal with the whole you're on about you could res him before or whatever. I don't know how that works. So
Just need a good chunk of them.
Give me a roll your intelligence.
oh,
You could telepathically communicate.
That's all right. I rolled an 18, so I got 19. That's actually pretty good.
So
Considering I only have a +1.
you could take what GOP suggested and run with it if you want to. That's what actually was going to have you roll. If you calm down long enough to think of Nicodemus and call for aid.
Okay. I'll telepathically call for aid. I'll let Nicodemus know what's just happened.
Okay.
We've just defeated the dragon, and JOP's what's his character called? Sorry, I forgot your name.
Is paste.
Now they're like many rounds ahead of us. So am I?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Actually, isn't it?
So
yeah,
I'm in a mopped up house. I'm assuming.
Well,
yeah, you should probably finish
Sorry,
their
wait.
stuff off first. Then.
time goes. They're just assuming that all the dragons popped up at the same time.
All right. Well, what am I doing when I get this message?
I rolled I can give it percent to see how lucky it is if it works out in your favor. That's good enough. Okay, so there is. You are. Yeah, let's cut to you. We're gonna go back in time just a little bit to your scene. As you're going, you enter into this room. The house is on fire.
It is.
Yeah, the dragon did do a huge fire blast.
Right. I'm the one that made it breathe fire. Even. Uh-oh. We won't mention that.
We'll fix it in post.
Havishly is drawing her weapon. She's going towards to take out these dragon cultists who are fighting her guardsmen.
Right. And Ichabod is there next to him. I think he took one out.
Okay.
Already,
yeah. So they are finishing them up, and she yells to you, "Find the wizard! Find the wizard! Find the wizard!"
I head to the south of where we were, to intersect the room I saw him enter.
Okay. You don't see anyone with just the room is empty. The smoke is starting to pour in.
Okay.
So we're looking at the smoke is getting to be about head level, and filling up.
All right.
The south part of the building.
Okay. I turn on my detect thoughts and start scanning for thoughts, people.
Okay. So detect thoughts that's limited a little bit by stone
60 feet.
or lead.
60 feet.
Right.
Yeah. I don't recall that being in there. Maybe.
Let me just pull. That may be more of the older rules on it, but
there is certain materials, if I recall correctly, but I'm not sure if it's that for that spell in particular.
You can read thoughts, cast a spell, any creature that you can see within 30 feet of you. You can also use a spell to detect the presence of thinking creatures you can't see. The spell can penetrate barriers, but 2 feet of rock and 2 inches of any metal other than lead. Okay, so there's not a problem there. So 30 feet of you could be essentially, let's say it's like a
Well,
dome almost.
I double all my
'Cause you could-
ranges, so it's 60.
Okay, so second floor, there is the wizard, and he is. You can tell thoughts of murder and the foul taste, and now is in the back of your throat of like burnt cinnamon and of the and iron and blood. It's like the thoughts of this red wizard are tainted.
Okay. I see how many of those ago. I haven't used one yet. I'll use one. I de-door behind him.
Boo, bitch.
Okay. Roll. All right. So we'll do see if you get surprise on him. You do.
Okay.
So you get one move before he can act. All right. Well, I'll give you your surroundings. You are now in a room. Well, you would be. I guess I could pull the map up, but I don't. Let's just make it up. You're in a washroom that would be adjacent to the master bedroom. A long full-length mirrors in there, as well as like a wash basin on a marble table. It's very, it's ornate, beautiful place. And the red wizard is casting a spell on, looks like Lord Umbrinter, whatever, is in his thrall somehow.
Yeah, no, I figured that's what he was doing. All right, so I get a surprise round now. This guy's definitely got some kind of shield up or something. I'm assuming, probably a globe. Hmm. First thing I do is I use a bonus action, and I use my orb of the Scion, and I extend my tentacle to kind of grab him up and see if I can't break that concentration. First thing. So he needs to make a DC. What is it now? DC 19 Dexterity save.
Ooh, I rolled a nat 20, dude.
All right.
There's some uncanny. He's able to just detect
That's
the
fine.
presence.
Now, that's fine. He takes, let's see, 7, 8, 9. So he takes 4 points of damage,
Okay.
and that's it. However, by the reason I did that, of course, if I got lucky, it'd be cool. But does he have any kind of magical shield or anything like that on him?
Yes, there is that aforementioned globe
A globe
to
of
protect him
invisibility. Okay.
from magic. But yeah,
Okay.
there's this.
That's fine. So on my surprise round, I'm going to cast Dispel Magic on his globe.
Okay. So ahead, burn that. Does that? Let's see. Okay.
So do I have to make the roll, or do you have to? Because this is probably a 6th level spell, I'm assuming. So a roll needs to be made. So that would be DC 16. So I guess I make the roll. Yeah. So here we go. That's a 27.
10 plus the spell's level. Let's see. Make an ability check. Yeah, it's you doing the ability checks. Okay.
Yeah.
So
27.
yes.
All right. So initiative, I guess. Are you there?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, good. Yeah, I rolled a 18 on my initiative.
18 on your initiative. Okay, that's right. I rolled 8. You're free 4. Let's see where old Brenters. He has enough awareness to do anything. He does not. He is ensorcelled. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Let's see here. I'm going to use the orb again. You need to roll for these, by the way, as my bonus action. Well, do I want to do that or just blast him? No, I'm going to use the orb again. So this time, I don't roll for that. You roll for that. Yeah, DC 19 Dexterity save. As this tentacle is writhing around trying to grab a hold of him.
Right, and you did. There was 2 saves for that, so it's and I rolled a 7. So now you've got a tentacle wrapped around the guy.
Okay, so I got a hold of him. He's going to take a little bit of damage here.
Okay.
Wow, very little. He takes another 5.
Okay.
But of course, now in this situation, he is now, of course, grappled and frightened.
Okay.
Which should certainly interfere with make him make a Constitution roll.
Oh, how's that work again? Sorry, I rolled a Constitution save. I rolled a 16.
It's probably enough.
So he should be fine. Yeah, that should be enough to do it.
All right. So what I'm going to that's fine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to thunder step us outside the building.
Cool. All right.
Okay. So he's coming with me, but he is going to potentially take damage. Well, he's going to take a little bit. So he needs to make a DC 19 con save.
Let's see. One second. What level is that? Thunder scale.
It's a 3rd level spell. Yeah.
Okay. That he can counter spell.
Yeah, he should. He can. Yes, he can. Yeah.
So he halts your your attempt. You try to pull from that magic well, the energy just leaves you as you burn that spell.
That's fine. So his turn.
He is going to start to like teleportation stuff. Are you going to try and counter it or not?
He may try and take the dude with him.
Yeah, no, I understand what he's doing. Yeah. Let's see. I got 1, 2. Yeah, I can still do it. Yeah, I guess I have to counter it. I counter as a reaction.
Okay, so teleport is what level?
Teleport is like level 5, so I got a 15 DC save. Okay.
That teleport was 7th, 6th or 7th.
Oh, 5 teleport.
Oh no, it's 7th level. You're right. So that's a DC 17. That's okay. I rolled a 21. So.
Okay. Okay. So boom, boom.
So it's an actual wizard war going on, as you would expect. Yes. So new round.
Well, he's going to bonus action a Eldritch Blast to you. And let's see. That is. Hold on. I like books better than using tablets, just so yeah. Range spell attack. Okay, so that's a natural 20 again. So hits you. You're gonna 3d10. 33 points of damage.
Okay.
Yeah. 33 points of damage. He's not 17th level.
Okay. Alrighty. So new round. I have just got blasted. He tarnished my beautiful coif. And I look at him and I say, "Really?" And he wants to play that game. I'll play that game. I just unload on him.
You will do damage to Oldbrinter.
Why would I? Why would I? This is not an AoE.
The amount of damage you're doing is fucking huge. If you're doing like your 10,
but
20
this is not an AoE though.
Well, what are you hitting him with?
Eldritch Blast.
That's a single target.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if
You
you want to
can-
play it that way, that's fine. Let's
Yeah,
see
that's
here.
okay. I was like trying to be consistent because I
Yeah,
heard
that's
Zach
fine. That's
last
fine.
time.
That's fine.
That one time you almost killed me. Yeah,
Yeah, no,
that's
that's
right.
fine. That's fair. That's true. That's true. All right, here we go. Okay, can I have an AC to go against, please?
Yeah, let's see. With let's see, 20. Where is it? Papers. Sorry. It's 21.
21. All right, I hit 7 times then. I wasn't very good rolling.
Okay.
Oh well. Um, so let me do this. So 18, 22, 27, 36, 46, 53 plus, because I only hit 7 times. 53, and that would be, where's the bonus here? I think it's yeah, 53. So that would be 90, 95. Yeah, 95 points of damage.
Okay. 95. He's taken 9 so far. Okay. Yeah, he does not look good. He's just black and purple skin. Eldritch smoke is coming off of his body. His robes are in tatters.
It's his turn.
Yes, he goes for a cast a spell to try and counter.
Let's see how many of those I got left. I got 1. All right, I guess. Oh, well, here. Hopefully I can get him next round. So yeah, I counter. I'll make a roll. That is, ooh, that's not great. That is a 17.
That works.
Okay. So top of the round.
Oh, well, Oldbrinter will come out. I want to roll for him now because
Okay.
that's his.
Well, don't forget your guy has
Oh,
bonus
yeah.
actions too, dude.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
he
wait.
does.
You just hit him for what? How many points of damage? Should he roll for concentration again?
Yeah, I did. He failed his concentration. That's why I was going to have Oldbrinter go now.
Oh,
But
okay.
you're right. He has his bonus action, so he'll use counter spell on his bonus action to counter. Is that going to work? Can he do that?
No,
Do
not unless
what?
he's a sorcerer. Is he a sorcerer?
Yeah.
Okay,
got
then he can.
sorcery.
He most certainly can. Yeah.
Okay. So then he teleports off and takes Oldbrinter with him.
Wait. Obrinter, since he's not controlled anymore, would he get a save?
Let's see.
He would get to roll against being teleported, I suppose, but it's probably not easy. But yeah, there is I think he does get a roll.
Target.
Maybe. I don't know, you have to check it. It's pretty high level
Because
spell.
yeah,
He
if he
might
was
not
still
get it.
charmed, no, you do get a roll against if somebody tries to teleport you.
Well,
But yeah, if somebody tries to teleport you and you're an unwilling creature, like if he was charmed by him or something like
well,
that,
on my
if that
step he
affected
did,
him.
but does he get it on the I'm checking.
It doesn't say. It just says willing creature.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he's not.
Well,
So
but
I'll
he
give
had
him
him
a roll.
thralled, so now he's not thralled. I see your point. Okay, yeah, I get it. Yeah.
I'll give him a save. So that's a good call. I mean, why not?
Because you broke the
It's not going to be
enthrallment.
enough. I rolled an 8. It's not going to beat that wizard. You will go. So that guy has left the building
Okay.
with Oldbrinter. And your turn.
I don't know if there's any way I can track the teleportation and follow, because I can teleport too.
Not really. It's kind of one of those things. It's like, oh, he's now gone. There would have to be some kind of divination or scrying to like find.
Which
the
I don't
person.
have. I don't have anything. I don't have any of that stuff.
People who do.
I do.
So
I do. All right. So
Undead.
I head back downstairs, and I'm assuming they have cleaned up. It's been what 2-3 rounds, and you have Ichabod in the mix. So
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. He's like, where? Did you get him?
No, the Red Wizard has taken your husband. Do you have a way of
Stop.
tracking such things?
Well, we'll need to scry. We'll need to go. Yeah, so we'll have to go. She's like, I know what he's wearing. We'll try and scry his ring. Locate it. Can you locate objects? Can you do his locate object spell? She looks at you.
No, I cannot.
And she looks to Ilya. Ilya might be able to. I have others. I don't.
Oh, the dragon definitely might be able to. That's a good point. Yeah. I forgot
if
the
it were-
useless shithead was still here.
Like if it were my treasure, I'd be able to find it.
Oh, she doesn't have the spell.
Maybe. No, I don't have that spell.
Well, we just have to find a wizard has. I know one, and then I get a message. I don't know one.
You knew one.
I knew one. Yes.
Why don't you send me the coordinates and I can come revive?
Oh,
Okay,
that's fair. Well, when I get the information, I was joking. When he tells me I hear that, that of course I'm going to contact you. Yeah.
Okay.
That'll be
So we can pick it from there. Zach, you just found out that Aristides in the back of the dock wards at the.
I go to my brothers in arms and I'm like, can you handle this? Can you hold the fort? I've got to save a comrade, and like I'm off.
Yes, Dragon Slayer.
Right.
Okay.
It'll take you some time to run there. Yeah.
Where's those all the I've been tipping people with gold coins. Where the hell are they now?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because there was dragons.
One runs by right in front of you. He's on fire.
He's not looking for
Earl!
coins now.
Give me a platinum.
So yeah, you grab him, stop, drop, and roll the guy. Put him out. Okay, thank you, sir. How about some copper for your brother? No, but Leroy, yeah. How are you getting there? Are you going to?
I'm going to be booking it there until I can find like a horse or anything to help me get there faster. So I guess you can just roll of luck.
Aren't you still hasted?
Just no.
Oh yeah, I'm hasted, but that's only going to last for like another second.
Dead wizard.
How long does haste last?
5e. Okay, here we go. See if we can find a
Haste
picture.
lasts a total of.
I think it's probably like a minute.
Yeah, I think it's a minute.
Okay, and what happens after it?
I get very, very tired.
Oh, okay.
I'll just
you're
put
winded.
up a picture of zombies for the dead wizard. That'll work.
Yeah, up to a minute. When the spell ends, target can't move or take actions until its next turn. As a wave of lethargy sweeps over it, so it's just like I have to skip a turn. So I guess I get winded for like a whole 5 seconds?
6 seconds.
6 seconds of a turn.
Mm-hmm. You have to stop and take a breath.
Yeah. Then I keep running.
Yes, Jeff. Counterspell is code word for fireball. You're right.
You can do a quick perception check. Just to
see if I can see a horse or any
exactly.
Perfect. Perfecto. All right, 18. Do I see anything?
You jump on the back of a horse and kick, and ride off.
Oh,
and
yeah. I'm glad I have horses under one of my skills from earlier in the game.
You have animal handling, right? Yeah. So you don't need to roll for that because this is something that you can. It's a minor difficulty. Okay. So you're clapping, running. You know, I need coconuts. There's the paladin runs down. With sorcerer, what are you doing? You're going to be working with to try and find someone to scry. You're going to go.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the lady, and I'm going to go to Shadow Dust Manor and go to my mother.
Okay, so we'll get. Let's go to the paladin. You make it. As you turn the corner down the street, I mean, the city is in trouble. There's people, running and whatever, and the shadows of dragons overhead, sounds of warfare. You hear the screams of griffins and the battle riders, the griffin riders leading a charge. There's fire raining from the sky, lightning flashing and stuff. And as you turn the corner, you see like the whole building that was the rope emporium is just demolished. There's parts of it are standing, but it looks like a giant kicked it in. And you are yelling for Jakul or yelling for whatever. Jakul, you hear the paladin hollering your name.
Okay.
You guys,
I'll step out of the shadows. Just appear in front of him. I'll let him know where I am. He's up on the roof. I'm up on the roof.
From the roof, you see, Jakul yelling your name. Leroy, get up here! So you can try to climb the side of the building. You can run through the house, however you want to do it.
Hey, what about? I think I have high athletics and no acrobatics, so I'm just gonna run into the building and do the stairs.
Okay. Yeah, you run through this. Yeah, it's a merchant, who sells nautical equipment or whatnot, and it's the dock ward. So this place smells like burnt ozone and fish. It's really bizarre. And then
Ooh,
as
barbecue.
you're running up there, you're going through this person's house. This is the living quarters on the second floor. You find your way to the roof, and the ghastly scene is before you. There's Nicodemus, or not Nicodemus, sorry, but Aristides in one spot and Aristides in another spot and him in another spot.
Freudian slip.
Yeah. No, not really. But go on. What are you doing?
I search around for the largest chunk of him.
Okay.
That would be my liver.
Ah,
that would be his heart.
we got fish and
Aw.
liver, and there must be onions nearby.
Sweet. So
Mm-hmm.
I pick up
my
his
liver
heart
and
and
onions,
I
you
do
said.
my. Is it a ritual or is it a spell? Hold on.
Well, revivify has to be done
This
within
creature
a
has
minute.
died within the past. Oh, it has to be in a minute. Crap.
Yeah, it's been a little bit longer than a minute.
Yeah.
Now you got to take him to the temple, dude.
Damn
Yeah.
it. All right, so I grab
Oh,
his
so we have
heart
to-
and put him in my bag.
You grab anything else? Other parts? Just his heart.
We need to take
I'd
his.
probably scoop up as
ew
much
and-
of him as I can.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jakul
He's small, isn't he?
Yeah,
I'm
just
a
get a
pretty tall.
fish tent tarp.
Yeah, we've got all this stuff. We'll just stick him in a bag and drag him
Yeah.
there
No,
with all
really,
his stuff.
it's a wet sack.
Oh,
There's
You
a
know?
lot of sloshing.
yes.
Yep.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, you grab like your axe and you start scraping stuff off the ground and slop it into a bag and
My sword is all yelling at me. Stop it! Stop it!
Be careful not to scoop up any of the red wizard with him,
Oh,
Yeah.
hey.
because he is also goo.
There's
So.
also a dragon dead there as well.
Uh
That's like right next to you.
You're making my job harder.
huh.
Yeah,
Anyways.
I mean the dead dragon is off off the side of the building and smashed into a market or smaller size like food stands that are just demolished. There is you have a
People
lot
everywhere.
everything's happening really fast. You're doing the best you can. So give me a perception check. Make sure you get what you need. Roll
16.
Okay. 16. You got a fair amount that you do think is RST. So,
Arsty's great.
He's gonna come back missing a thumb or something.
yeah, he's gonna come back as
Lord.
brown gravy. Really, is what's gonna
Yeah.
happen.
It's gonna be. I'm gonna be Jeff Goldblum in The Fly.
Oh,
Yeah,
gosh.
there you go.
Oh, what a film!
Just remember that
Um,
stupid ass hippie clown wavy gravy was actually Bruce Willis. Don't forget that ever.
Never.
Um,
Ever.
Okay, so you get it. That's done. You run back through the house and get on your horse and head back to your to the
Temple.
Gauntlet Keep.
Yep.
Okay.
He's going to Disney.
Dracul, do you take a horse? What do you
I'll go with him because we stick together for now. I think just in case,
Yeah,
it's better
that's a
to
good
two of
idea.
us, and
That's a good
Yep.
idea. Yeah.
Are you shooting at dragons and shit while I'm riding? Like I'm driving and shooting?
Sniping them. Yeah, that'd be
I'm
badass.
not. I'll put my hood up and I won't be there. No, yeah, we just need to get to where I don't know where we're going. The temple, right? Your temple, their temple.
If
Yeah.
you're riding with me, that's behind me and stuff, and it's like, I'm glad you have the hood on because, two guys on a horse stuff, people would start talking.
Yeah, they're bouncing on that horse together. While you're riding, that the steed, the sky, you see the mystical energy starts to just populate up into the sky, and like as if a dome is being put over Waterdeep.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Blackstaff is
there
awake. Uh-oh.
There's blue and pinks and purples and all these different energies are coming up and hitting into the sky, and when they explode like fireworks, they freeze like in time, and then another one hits and stops, another one hits and stops as dragons start to turn out of the city and towards the west. There is there's a lot of commotion still as you get to the keep. The keep is fortified now. I mean, you have guards at the gate, you have people on the ramparts. It's not it's a castle, but it's more of a keep with a little bit of a what would you call that? The small wall around its property, with some ramparts on it. There's quite a bit of trust that's been given to the Gauntlet to have a fortified defense in the city itself, but there's definitely some relationship between the lords and the Gauntlet, which allows them to be like that. As you enter in, there's what do you do? You're screaming help, Grandma?
No, I'm not screaming help. I'm I got my bag of RSTDs. I go in and I go to I'm like, where's the head priest? Where's what's his name? The other guy that I'm unfamiliar with.
Friar Chuck.
Yeah, that one.
Well, I mean, that was just
Doctor to save my friend.
I'm just basically like, this is urgent. We need him for the survival of Waterdeep. Not Waterdeep.
You could do better than a friar.
Yeah, I know.
Mhm.
The name makes me laugh, so I like it. No, Onthar Froome is the head of your order. That's who you would be.
Yeah.
Onthar is he's acting as like a Castilian right now, setting and planning defenses and counterattacks when Blackstaff wakes up or comes back to this plane and casts his spell to protect Waterdeep. He says, you see Onthar and he's like, what is so urgent?
So,
Young Leroy.
This man, this wizard, he is vital for our survival. We need to revive him immediately.
So you lift up your large sack of
Sack of
molding.
Sack of wizard, yeah.
He sack a wizard.
He's like, oh God, this is a mess. It's gonna. Okay, this is gonna take some work. And he's like, to the temple, to the chapel. Yeah. He goes in and he starts. I'll call for aid. And he gets a runner and sends them off. And he's like, well, we will have to sanctify the place for the resurrection. So, this is going to be incredibly difficult.
I'm just like, is there anything I could do?
Yeah, he'll start putting you to work with washing some of where they're going to perform the ritual, clean it with holy water. During that, RST, you find yourself in like another realm. Your mind is your own as you're walking on like purple and orange clouds, and in front of you is this magnificent, opulent, marbled palace with all these motifs of your deity intertwined and part of the structure. And the loud voice that like permeates your entire being. I mean, it's not, you don't just hear the voice, you feel it ripple through your body as you hear this deep voice. And it says, my son, my child, your follies have brought you low. You have passed on without completing my quest for you. I'll give you this choice now. Go back to return to complete this quest so that when you die, you can return here to rest with us. Or forsake me again and be left to your own folly.
I don't know how I have forsaken you in the past, but I will finish my mission. I feel like it is what I must do.
And he says, oh, we shall see if it is my will for you to return. Give me a charisma check.
Charisma? Oh, that is my worst stat. Okay, let's see.
Your
That
dad's
is,
stats for a charisma check, dude.
yeah. Well, okay. Charisma. Let me go bring this up, and it is got a -1, so that's a 9.
A 9. Okay. Wow, that's a bad roll, man.
That is a bad roll. Well, it's a charisma check, and I have no charisma.
No.
I have a -1.
You
I have
do.
no charisma.
So, time is back into the real world. Time has been passing. A priestess of Tyr or enters the chapel as you've cleaned off a of like this ritual table and laid the remains of your fallen comrade upon it. She has this angelic kind of visage like appearance to her, very very she's got great symmetry.
Nice.
She's wearing her plate mail with the symbols of Tyr on her breastplate. You notice her back is open on the armor, so like her shoulders are showing. Her back, her upper back is the skin is showing, and the Onthor Froom walks up to her and takes a knee and says, "My lady, the Iron Swan, I am grateful that you have decided to come to our plane to assist us and take your take time from your vigilant watch. She says, I have heard that a great hero has fallen and that he is needed in the war with Tiamat. I do what we must to keep the demon to keep the devil dragon bitch at bay.
Oh, Iron
Double
Sword
Dragon.
indeed.
That is some language.
She's metal, man.
Uh-huh.
Um,
Okay.
So there's not much here. Oh, how did he fall?
Brutally.
Tell me more.
he got beaten to death by like what were they? Demons.
Demons, yeah.
They
It's
sing
like
him over
5
and
of
over.
them,
Yeah.
I
And
meant a
as you
dragon.
mentioned,
Yeah, there
as
was
you
a dragon
mentioned-
involved.
Yeah, you mentioned and you describe, what kind of these 4-armed demons, and she's like, Vermin Mezloth. And her hair just like kind of flows up, like it looks like fire. It turns into like this flame. And 2 wings sprout out of her back, made out of like a divine radiant energy. Just bring me the components for the ritual, and I shall perform the resurrection of Aristides. So you,
Sound.
Zach, need to drop 3,000 gold off of your inventory.
That's no problem, is it?
No, we got plenty of money.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, because that's the price for that's the kind of diamond we need here with that, like your hand, she's been given, and this is not a small thing. I mean, it's like 3,000 gold, but the rarity of a 3,000 gold piece diamond, right? Put that in context here. So, so let's see. Let me read this up real quick. Make sure I'm not missing anything.
It's a Kardashian's wedding ring,
Yeah,
essentially.
that's what it is. Yeah. I mean, it's basically you're looking at a $60,000 diamond. So.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure it's shiny.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm sure the temple would have 1 or 2 on hand, for
Yeah.
exactly the situation. So.
Yeah, that's right. They would have one. Your mom would probably have one.
Oh, that's a comeback.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
Nicodemus
no,
is
it's probably true.
mother.
Yeah, that's probably
Yeah.
The temple would have one. No, your mom has one.
Your mom.
That's funny, but that's not what I meant. But hey, it works.
Yeah.
But
It works.
the okay, so the diamond is in her hand, so she's got palm up. She's holding the diamond. The diamond starts to glow like with this blue, incredible, radiant light that starts to emanate from it. That energy starts to crawl up her body, up her arm as the diamond starts to dissolve. The energy just builds up and builds up as everyone, like those of you, Dracul, you are feeling actually this is harsh, man. You have to avert your eyes from this thing.
Yeah, that's
Covers the space.
fine.
Roll a Constitution save for me, Zachariah.
Woo! Constitution. Oops. Ooh, that's good. Let's see. That plus that's 20. Okay, so I'm at 25 Constitution.
All right. Yeah, you put your hand up just so it's like it's like staring into a welder's flame, but you're able to watch this happen. You hear your sword in your mind singing like holy hymns and praises to Tyr and to the the gods of law. And as it tells you, you're witnessing the hand of Tyr himself come to the mortal plane to save the soul of your comrade. As the spell is happening, back to Aristides and up in this different plane, sky plane. Bahamut says, or not Bahamut, Tyr says you hear Tyr's voice saying, "I beseech you, to bring this warrior back to the land of the living, to bring him back to the prime. And this, as his voice is through, echoes through, the voice of the other of your deity speaks to you, speaks out and says that my will is in accordance. He is free to return.
Oh, you're not even going to give us a hint, huh?
No. So then Tyr speaks and he's like, many blessings to you. And I pray that we soon will fight war against the demon queen, or the dragon queen. The day is coming soon. And the god replies, I have readied my engines of war. And you are blinking, laying on your back, looking up. There is a glowing angel, a woman who appears to be like a glowing angel flying, hovering above your body. You see Leroy with his arm just covering up his eyes. The light returns to a normal intensity, as it were. As you are alive again. No longer have to roll for your mind.
Okay, so I remember. So we are.
You remember.
Okay.
No, I'll never have. Oh, damn it!
Okay.
So sad. No more
Yeah,
chickens. No more chickens.
No more. I look around. I look at my hands. I look down at myself. I'm like, I remember everything. Who's?
I come up and knock you in the head really hard.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I forget everything.
Yeah.
Oh, hello.
Stop that. This is quite overwhelming.
Oh, it is. It is definitely overwhelming your senses, but you are tired. As that spell is finished casting, the spellcaster goes and sits in a chair close by, and she is just smoldering from the radiant energy. You're going to have a -5 to all your rolls. That'll improve per long rest by 1.
Okay. Is everybody here? Chester,
No,
you're not there,
no,
right?
I'm not here.
Okay.
Not yet.
Okay. All right. I'm going to. I look around the room. I'm like, we need to make sure this place is secure. There's something I need to tell you, and I tell Chester that he needs to come and or Nicodemus that he needs to come to the temple.
All right.
And I make sure I ask if there's a place that we can go that would be closed off and secret from prying eyes.
Amthar, shows you to his rectory.
Ooh.
Oh, how big is the inside?
Oh no! Don't ask those questions.
I gotta ask. No, it's not like that. Even though it's hilarious. How
it's a small quarter for like whoever's going to give the sermon to prepare. So it has a desk. It has bookshelves. It has scrolls in the bookshelves. It has a chair. There is a lantern that's lit. That's on the desk, and there's room enough for the 4 of you to stand in there.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is there a bigger place? Because I kind of need somewhere that's bigger. A bigger interior area that we can close off from prying eyes.
Well, as Amthar closes the door, he says, "Well, I could have the only ones here are the Iron Swan and I, and you're here. We can close the doors."
Very well. So I wait for Chester to get there.
And it's been quite a while. You guys doing a whole resurrection spell and all. I just I pocket Ichabod. I tell the guards to get this fire out. I scoop up the lady into my arms and I fly back to the manor. And as we're approaching the manor, whatever the state of it is, I tell her that I'm going to take you to my mother, and she will be able to help. Do not freak out.
Okay. Yeah, as you arrive on the manor, your manor was attacked. An
I
attack was
imagine.
obviously
Yeah.
repelled, but there are demons that are laid out in the manor. Damage done by a fight with dragons.
Mhm.
Your poor Jacob the Nothic
Aw.
he is missing an arm.
Oh.
He's being tended to by Hersa right now.
Okay.
And your mother, venerable old lady that she is, she's flicking little pieces of like stone and rubble off her shoulders. She says, "You're late."
What? Say that
Damn
again.
it. She said, "You're late."
Yes, mother. I was engaged with dragons, and this is not the picture I
I've
had
been
chosen for her. I
waiting.
couldn't find it offhand, but this is close enough. I've been kind of showing guys pictures here to kind of replace for you, but this isn't
Okay.
exactly what she looks like, but it's kind of close enough for our purposes. So this is why I told her not to freak out.
Yeah. And she has some inclination of, she knows your family name. She is pretty well connected in information. And
Yeah, well,
so
sure.
this doesn't come to surprise her, but there's always an unsettling effect that this realm has on anyone from whose prime.
Oh, for
So,
sure.
yeah.
Yes. And
Um,
mother is quite terrifying. Yes.
as she is, and
Yeah.
she's a little like she starts to complain, and then she's like, "Yeah, what? I should have listened to you and left for Sigil immediately."
Yes, mother.
Your wife is there at the house in Sigil.
That is good.
The
Thank you very
children of
much.
it. Her school is gone. We'll have to rebuild. They knew you. They went straight to your heart and to your home. This is not going to stand.
No, mother, it shall not.
Now,
Why do I feel
please
like
excuse
Norman
me.
Bates? God damn it.
Right? She's all, excuse my ranting. Who is this beautiful young thing?
This is Lady Haventry with the Harpers. You remember the deal we made for part of our coming back to the world? She is my
Okay.
superior.
It's a pleasure, my dear. What brings you to my home?
I look at Haventry and let her ask.
Well, one of the assaulters was one of those who assaulted us was a red wizard who has stolen my husband. I need to find him now. Stolen, you said? Well, we shall scry. Let's find him. We shall scry and find this guy. No, but so he asks for tells her to keep an image of something of his in your mind.
Yeah.
Tell me what it is. It was his signet ring of Umbolter, whatever. And she puts her, I am going to join my mind to yours. And she puts her gnarled, kind of bony fingers onto Haventry's smooth forehead. And closes her eyes. They open and they're black. No pupils, nothing. Oh, not 20. She said, he is at the well. He is going to be sacrificed. Well, looks like you have a rescue mission, Nichodemus.
Yes, ma'am.
And then that's when you get you get your notification from let's say, okay, so she works with you a little bit to help you understand the Well of the Dragon. She gives you history and lore and tells you about how it was the dragon graveyard for centuries. The ancient ones would go to lay them down and die when they grew weary of this plane and would wish to move on to another stage of existence where their physical forms were no longer needed for them to traverse through the cosmos, or for those who through sorrow and grief and tire and weariness have chosen to die, or even for those who so mortally wounded could no longer live. And then the cult of the dragon came in to take the bones of the great worms and turn them into their monsters, their creation of, what was the guy's name? Salmaster. Draco Leches. Oh, foulest creatures. I swear you will be confronting those if you go into the bowels of the well. But then you must go if you wish to free the captive.
Well,
Well,
we have an alliance, Mother.
I was able to see many, many people who are going to be killed to bring Tiamat through a blood sacrifice. 500 souls will be gathered.
500.
They are yes, a sacrifice of 500 people.
I will relay this information. Thank you, Mother.
Yes. Like she says, when next you will see me, I will be in Sigil. I leave today.
Be safe, Mother.
Proceed.
And,
Okay.
okay, and then I assume I take Haventry back to her place, and then somewhere along the line I get a call from Aristides.
Yep. And it's a pleasing sound to hear his mind once again in yours, knowing how that was done.
I go over to the temple. Although I do console the lady most emotionally.
Yeah.
Of course you would.
She's all business. She gets starts storming right off into an area. As you're saying goodbye, she says, "We will talk."
My lady.
I am getting ready to go.
I want to put a loving persuasion check behind that, my lady, if I may. Hold a second. Okay.
Dude, she's married.
I'm rolling.
You dirtbag.
Yes, I'm cursed. I'm playing my character. This is all your fault anyway, Golden Boy.
Always. That's funny.
What? Is my virginity hooked to your horniness? What is the deal?
Yes, it's your fault.
Oh,
yes.
God.
What a waste of a joke roll. All right. Anyway, moving on.
Okay.
That was a 36, by the way, just so you know. It doesn't matter, but you know.
Yeah, it's impossible the frame of mind that she's in right now. That anything less than a charm.
I'm joking anyway. I'm joking. Yeah.
But just say you ain't that slick. But
actually, I'm godlike slick. To just be fair. Yeah.
Godlike.
Okay. Anyways.
Done fluffing. All right. Okay. So we have back to the thing at the temple.
I float in, tattered.
All right.
It's good to see you, everyone here. I remember. I took a little trip, let's say, past the land of the living, and I was rewarded with my mind. I remember the fall, the Netherese. I remember Karsus and his sin. I remember fleeing. I remember finding a wife and having a daughter. There was a chicken farm.
Chickens.
Are you Black Cloak?
I do.
Oh,
I remember a chicken farm.
Oh.
And I remember Bahamut telling me that he needed me for a mission. Important mission. And I refused. I wanted to raise my daughter. And as a result, I was cursed to wander the earth without remembering who I was. It was quite a long time. But now I remember who I am. And now, a riddle for you all. if you will indulge me. I soar above the hills and water, a caustic song, a chest of copper. And when these ancient eyes at rest, upon a painted hoard they set. What am I?
Say that again.
I soar above the hills and water, a caustic song, a chest of copper. And when these ancient eyes at rest, upon a painted hoard they set.
Dusk.
Not quite. And I transform into an ancient copper dragon.
Oh.
No. Dang. That's cool.
Mm-hmm. I'm just a big old dragon.
Nice. The most.
But are you more
Hey,
useful?
yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Now, yeah. Well, I look at him and I say, well, now at least I understand the chicken.
Yes. I mean, to be fair, I was kind of putting subtle hints throughout this entire campaign.
Yeah, chickens.
But,
Super cool.
no, well, the obsession with paintings and the freaking enragement I get whenever I saw metallic dragons. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Well, that's cool, dude.
But
So,
hey, it's revealed. Yay.
so,
Yay.
so you were talking to Bahamut.
Yes.
Alrighty. Well, that's appropriate for our campaign, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So cool.
Now, I would like to keep this under wraps. At very least, keep the enemy surprised when we actually do have to unleash my form upon them.
Is Ely
But
here? No, right?
who?
No,
No.
It's just us, right? Okay, good.
Mm-hmm.
and that actually was a hint I dropped way back when.
Yeah.
She knows you, and acknowledged, but you didn't know. I mean, you knew what was going on, but your character didn't know.
Yeah, that's right. She's an ancient. She's a worm as well.
She's not quite ancient. But she's pretty high, pretty old. Yeah. And
Does my sword say anything?
Oh yeah, death, die, kill it again.
no. This thing is if it's chromatic, evil fiends, undead.
I'm metallic. I'm a good guy. I'm an ancient copper dragon. So they're kind of like the pranksters, I guess, of the good dragons.
Yeah, like the copper dragon who pranked Zach and asked him for the shield when it really wasn't hers. But
Wait, what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What a dick!
They all suck, dude. Dragons suck.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Damn it.
We're assholes.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
Speaking of that, there are many dragon hearts that need to be collected for you guys.
Yeah.
That's a good point. I need to go back and get that one that killed.
True. Hey, yeah. So when I ate one earlier, that's kind of cannibalism, right?
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just making sure.
It's
actually it probably wouldn't work on you.
Yeah, well, my form was kind of magically altered, so I wouldn't get the benefit anymore. But yeah.
Yeah, and we'll work out your stats and everything.
Okay.
That's one thing we haven't done. Stats. Spells don't change. You can cast in any form.
All right.
And
imagine his hit points change.
His voice change, his mannerisms are going to change too.
Yay!
You're no longer a dickhead elf. You actually remember being.
You're just a dickhead copper dragon. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm not as Yeah.
Yeah. You don't have to. I mean, everyone's different. That's
You
little
transform back into a
thing.
barrel, though.
I could at any time I want.
Yay.
There he
Barrel
is.
drop.
Flying in his native deserts.
I just want to see a barrel with wings flying. That's all.
Well, fair enough.
Yeah. Yeah, the barrel might be a bit small for my massive dragon form, but
No, you just be a giant ass barrel.
that would nobody would ever suspect
Nope.
that.
It's a giant freaking barrel with wings.
No. We must. I believe we must make haste. We don't know what happened with you, right, Chester? We don't know
No.
about them kidnapping.
Oh, well, I tell you guys that one of the Lords of Waterdeep, Lady Haventree's husband, has been kidnapped and taken to the Well of Dragons. There are also 500 slaves that are about to, or not slaves, people that are about to be sacrificed to bring Tiamat back. So time is certainly of the essence. But we know they cannot do this until they get the other mask.
And where's the other mask? Do you have it, or does she still have it?
No, the
No.
other mask is in the tower, as far as we
Okay.
know.
Okay.
So,
Yes.
Right. You got that from Jenna.
When I meant she, I meant the gnome lady. I forgot that if you got it from her.
No. We have to go find that. Which means that I need to go talk to the Alliance. Who wants to come with me?
Right, you?
He said keep it under wraps. No riding the
Dang
dragon, Leroy.
Damn it.
Mm-hmm. At some point, maybe. Yeah. I mean,
Yay!
I transform into my elven form, and I go. I will accompany you, but after that, I do need to get some rest.
Very well. Well, whoever's coming with me, I gotta. I'm assuming there's an emergency meeting of the Alliance happening.
Is there anybody else out there that's still fighting? Is that still going on?
No,
He cast that
Kelvin
spell,
is in
didn't
the
he?
city. It's done. Yeah, no.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Kelvin arrived. That was that big old mythal you saw go up was, I'm sure,
Yeah.
it was certainly Kelvin, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's definitely done, dude.
Yeah, he's like a 30th level wizard. I don't know.
No,
I'm not sure how they.
he's a demigod. Yeah, he's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Cool.
Which
makes
is
you
one of the
guys
problems
look
with the people who wrote this campaign, putting it in
Yeah.
Waterdeep and not realizing Kelvin lives here. Literally, the chosen of Mistra lives here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Well,
Inconsistency.
Yes.
But
and also, I mean, the chosen of Mistra is now the open lord of Waterdeep, Lady Silverhand. So
Well,
as you are,
she's one of the seven sisters. She's a type of chosen. That's right. Yeah, that's true.
yeah. So as you all are, as you approach her palace, or not her palace, but what's the other place? The Castle Waterdeep, which is separate. It is, of course, Underguard. There's people out front. Crowd has gathered, wanting, people who need help. Injured. There's a triage outside of the gates, being set up for those who are injured. As you guys are walking through the streets and hearing like the lamentations of the injured and those who are now displaced because of the battle of Waterdeep that happened. And it was as you get into the palace, or as you are known, you guys have renown, so you're recognized and let in without any questions. Of course, as you pass through, there's sorts of magical devices that determine that you are who you say you are.
Sure.
And there is a meeting of the lords right now of Waterdeep, emergency meeting to get a quorum so that they could, and that is not public right now. So you would have to you would have to, let's see. Well, hold on just a second.
Well, I tell him I have information on the Lord.
Okay, good. Then you, the party, the alliance is led into the meeting. So in this like circular hall, you have more than half the seats are filled, but they're these kind of like thrones, and sitting on each one is there's Silver Hand is at one table. The other entities in there, it's hard to discern anything except that they're humanoid. They're fully clothed in robes that kind of give them all just sort of a similar build. Their faces are completely covered by masks. And the discussion stops and everyone's attention turns toward the four of you as you enter into this hall. The lady Silverhand, her hand is up to have people hold their speech for a moment, and she looks at you and says, "Oh, what was your team name? The Alliance Hands. The Lords of Waterdeep welcome you. Please inform us. What do you know this recent incursion into Waterdeep?"
Lords and ladies, it seems that we have had an effect. They have decided to try to take what they consider to be the greatest threat, which I find humorous. However, by attacking the city and us specifically. Luckily, the city has rebutted it, as you know. However, I can't remember his name, dude. Haventry's husband there. He's like one of them.
Olbrinter. But they don't.
Olbrinter.
It's not. They don't know who he is.
Oh, that's right. You're right. I say Lord Olbrinter has been taken. More importantly, we know now that the Well of Dragons is where they are going to rise, Tiamat, and they have 500 sacrifices, including the Lord, which they will do to raise Tiamat. We do know that they need the last mask, to do this, and we have an idea on the location of that to keep it from them. But we thought it important to let you know that. This must have been one of their main targets because they have him now.
Mm-hmm. Bring forth. Actually, she takes that information. I mean, her face is like steel while she's in her Lord persona. So you brought us dire news. This body has been contemplating the next direction. We have summoned all members of the council to adjourn immediately. And that information will now be shared with them as well. They are traveling as we speak, preparing for their journey. We believe that before the end of the 10-day, we shall have all of the human factions and Pro Tanther, the gold presence has been requested.
Do you wish me to contact Blakothis?
No. We shall not have Pro Tanther and Blakothis together at this time. But we shall allow him to have ears on the meeting and to listen in.
Out of character. What do you mean by that?
I don't know, man. Let's just have the dice decide. 20. Yeah, bring him in. Oh, man, I've rolled like 620. You're lucky I'm not fighting you. Oh, yes. I believe Blakothis' presence now would be appropriate, provided that he comports himself
He is a lord.
He is a ill-tempered brute. But he is necessary.
Is there anything else we can do for you, my lady?
No, we appreciate your service to Waterdeep this day. We thank you for your sacrifice.
I bow my head.
And yeah, you get the notion it's time to leave.
Yep, and we do.
All right.
Yep.
What do you guys want to do now?
Bow and leave.
I'm just so giddy that we have a dragon on our team.
Yeah, right. Well, yeah, I'm not going to reveal my I'm not going to be in dragon form all the time.
I know. I just
Yeah, I'll only take out dragon form if I have to.
I was just disappointed because I lost my best friend and then I gained a dragon. So
Right? But I do need to rest, unfortunately. But when I am done, let us hit the tower.
Okay. So we're going the next day. You are now at a -4.
Yeah, we got to. It's got to be a few days, dude.
Yeah,
know,
get them
but-
dragon hearts as well. Remember?
Yeah, you guys. definitely.
While we're doing this.
Yeah, but I almost feel like we need to make haste with this mission. So at the very least, I need to sleep for a day. I might just have to deal with it, as for now, just because we don't know how long we're actually going to have before that mask is returned. So we know where it is now, or we at least believe we know where it is right now.
Sure.
So we should probably go do that, and I'll just have to suffer with a penalty for the time being.
Yeah, that might not be a good idea, but I get your point.
Probably not.
We at least have a day. Let's see here. Lara is certainly with my wife. Jacob is in Sigil with everybody else. And Dolin is in Westgate. And Mindra is still here. Okay, so I check on Mindra to make sure she's not dead.
Okay.
My
Mindra
secretary, right?
Is grievous. She was grievously injured.
Oh,
she
of course.
is in a house of healing. Yeah, I did not roll a 20 this time. So. I rolled a 4. She's alive. She's not healing.
All right. Well, then my action is to bring her back to full health with whatever means it takes.
Now she has been healed. For example, her hit points would be fine, but she's still got fucked up pretty bad. So she's not. You know what I mean? She's still healing from her injuries.
That's fine. I just I actually then I will. So she's not missing arms or anything like that.
No, she's not Jacob bad. Yeah, I rolled.
Okay.
I rolled a 2 on him. I'm rolling to see who lives or dies.
That's fine.
But I rolled really low. So no, she's not fit for immediate travel. But I mean, she's able to do light duty.
That's fine. I'm just going to take her and I'm going to put her through the gate and at the house. And send her to the family to take care of. Then anything else I will do will be just starting repairs and cleanup of the house because I'm the only one here. So that's what I'm going to do.
Okay. You're cool. You go back to your ruined house, and you give me an investigation check. See if there's anything that you can recover.
Investigation. I got a 15.
A 15. Okay. So, interesting thing is, Someone broke in, looted your place, and stole your magic rope.
Oh, of course we know who did that.
Yeah.
We know who did
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, I know exactly.
You want to go check that out?
We will. I know who did it, obviously, and you're going to. We'll be seeing. I'm guessing my competitor is going to have surprisingly lower prices in the coming days.
No, he's actually jacking up some of the prices because supplies so.
Oh
bad.
well.
No.
And he's.
Oh yeah.
Get him,
But
Dracul.
he's going to have plenty of rope. I'm guessing. But yeah, and I probably would have said the first thing I would have done probably is go back and make sure I have all my shit that I. Well, oh no, Rabbit, you picked it up off the grab.
Yeah. What you had with you, we took all that.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That's cool. Yeah. No, I know where the rope is. You know, I'm for the Well, then again, I think for the moment we're gonna deal with this, and then we'll come back for the rope. Unless if we want to go for it now, I guess we could. But
Yeah, go F up that guy. That sounds fun.
Well, you can. You're bedridden right now.
I am bedridden. Yes, so I can't.
Yeah.
Cool can.
So.
Oh, Jakku can deal with it easily. Yeah.
Can.
Yeah, you can go invisible and just sneak in and go get the rope.
Yeah, that's not the worst idea.
Yeah, go invisible.
And poison his porridge.
Yeah.
Well,
poison his porridge.
If Paladin's with you, he's the one who's saying, why don't you just go ahead and steal it? Really? That's the way you handle things, Paladin.
I'm not speaking as a paladin, I'm just speaking as a voice in his head.
Actually,
you're still the paladin.
Wow.
You're just on his shoulder there.
Yep.
Funny.
I pop up as a paladin with devil horns on his shoulder.
Oh my gosh.
Would steal it. You are a rogue.
I don't mind going to do it. Just going in and stealing it, but there's no point doing it in the middle of the day.
True.
Okay. Will you wait till the evening?
I wait to the evening. Well, while we're doing that, I want to get the thing off from the dragon. Well, because we're here and it's right next to us.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're gonna carve up the dragon?
Oh, I mean, yeah.
So you gotta spend this day doing something, waiting for the evening.
Okay. So,
He's gotta get that yummy heart. Delicious.
All right, tell me. Which is interesting. As you go back to the dragon, there is it's actually quite proud for people poking it. There's someone actually trying to take claws. There's someone actually trying to cut off. People are harvesting it for there's who they are and what is what. But what are you gonna do? So you walk up to it.
It's your kill, man.
Walk up to, well, I'm assuming they're just normal randomers.
Yeah, but
So how would you know that? How do you find out? What do you do?
Authority of the situation. You're the man. Just
Handle
you got this.
Just walk up and just kill them all. No.
No, not what I meant. Not what I meant at all.
I like your thinking, though.
Just walk up with an authority. Well, I've got a paladin next to me, I know as well. So like scram, get away. I don't know. I can use intimidation. I have a skill.
Yeah, do an intimidation roll. You got this kill. This is your kill. This is your mark.
Let's see.
You helped save the city, Dab Nabbit.
Yeah.
What I roll? Oh, +2. That's 19 for intimidation.
Okay, you pull your rapier out. And you're like, back away from my kill. This beast slayed my friend. I slayed it. That is mine.
Sounds a lot like Dracul.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
There's one guy with his hand on a dragon scrotum, getting ready to chop off the testicle. He's like, no, they're after you.
Wow.
But I did go there, just so you know. But
okay.
There is, people. Let's see, if everyone is Oh, I rolled a nat 20. There is someone say, "Hey, finders keepers, losers weepers."
Shoot somebody.
What are they? Five?
If he wants to lose an arm, an eye or something.
He's like, this thing landed on my business. I'm destitute.
Well, it destroyed our business, so you know.
Right? Did you hear me?
Yeah, we can
Yeah,
hear
no,
you.
yeah.
To be fair, though, Dracula, you only want one thing. You want the heart.
I do only want the one thing. That's all I want. I don't mind her. I'm not going to keep the whole dragon.
Okay. What is it that you want? And I'll take the rest if you don't.
I'll just take what I want, and then you can have what's left over, can't you? There'll be most of it, but it'll all be here.
Okay. Well, the guy stands up, sizes you up, looks at you, takes a little step backwards, and lets you walk up to it.
Okay, good.
So you start to climb up this dragon, and the guy pushes you off the dragon. Roll initiative.
Oh, what a
Idiot.
Dude, he's gonna
27.
Okay. So you beat me. So as you're rolling off the dragon, you land on your feet. What do?
You shanked
Knock
that
him
guy.
out. I mean, I don't know. Probably shouldn't shiv him because you know.
Hey, no,
in the
you're
city.
in defense now. He attacked first.
put up your
You're the
hood.
best paladin ever.
Yeah, put up
Yeah, I know. It's like
put up your hood, go behind him, and just do
what
not
does the guy look like before I
I'll
do
be back
this?
in a
Does he
minute,
just look
Vic.
like some civilian?
Okay. Yeah, he's a civilian. He's wearing, he's wearing like an apron, like someone who would sell, fruit and whatnot. Or
Trouble
meat.
is, I already have my rapier in my hand from intimidating him.
just
Well, no, you would.
you
You
can
actually
do non-lethal damage.
Okay, how do I do that?
You put that back in your scabbard as you started scaling the
I want to
dragon.
go for like a, cudgel, knock him. I don't know how you do it. I don't know what you do.
You can
I've
put
never
up
done one.
And squeeze him.
Your damage is to subdue. You're not trying to kill.
So, yeah, that's it.
You've
So
got
all
an
you would have to
invisibility
do is
cloak.
all you'd have to do is just roll to hit, and your damage when he reads 0, he's knocked out. It's not. You're not. All you need to do is tell me you're not trying. You're just trying to subdue him. That's all I need to know. So
You're not hitting with the sharp end.
Yeah.
I mean,
I rolled a 22 to hit.
Okay. So are you using your sword, or are you just open fist, or elbows, knees, just a normal like MMA style? Or you right?
Oh, I'll use my sword if I can strike to, whatever, but not kill him. Because otherwise,
it's a rapier. So I mean, you could. Yeah, I will say you're not. You're just trying to whip them with the blade.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, flat end. Alright.
There's not really a flat end on a rapier, but
true. Okay, yeah, that's right. But
you could whip them and just start hitting him,
wound him enough,
bruise his body by hitting him with it instead of penetrating.
Slash a D in the shirt. Yell throw, man.
The D that stands for Dracul.
Right. So what's your damage?
So my first attack's 19.
Oh, okay. So that's a hit. He's not wearing any armor.
No. That was the damage. My hit was 21.
Okay. Yeah. So you walk up to him and just crank him up on the side of the head with your rapier. You're not slashing. You're just hitting him hard with the steel. He takes 2 steps back.
I have a second attack.
And then falls down on his butt.
Okay.
And lands on his back, and he's out.
Okay, that's fine then.
Normies aren't going to have a lot of hit points, so.
No, I didn't think they would.
Especially you did you did 19 points in one strike. It's just kind of like, boom. All right. So then, how are you gonna? The paladin is just standing there watching. And
he's just like, I don't care.
Was I there?
Yeah, I thought you guys were gonna do that.
Yeah.
You're having a hard time getting through. I mean, you need to roll a hit now. Try and get through. You're gonna try and carve up the dragon with what? Your rapier? It's not really the right tool for it.
I come over. Can I walk over and help him?
Yeah, he can help me. As I say, he can help me.
Yeah, with my sword that gladly would thrust into this beast. It's just begging.
Pull out your sword.
So I carefully. Can I get it? Okay, I'm not even asked for a roll. But I carefully use my sword to split open the chest and reveal the heart.
Okay. So as you pull out your sword,
go in and grab it.
you sink your sword into you're pushing on to do these. Give me a strength check. I know. Well, you're actually really superhuman strong, never mind. So
Say,
there's the sound of breaking plates as your sword goes in. You feel there's just a little electricity still coursing through the body. It doesn't damage you, but your sword says, "This is already dead. Why am I trying to cut a dragon that is already dead?"
and I literally say, "We need its heart."
Okay, then. So yeah, after the time it takes to cut open a dragon and pull its heart out, there's this big fat freaking heart size of your torso.
Awesome.
Inside the, you're gonna start you're cutting all it free from its arteries and whatnot. And yeah, it's nasty. It's dead. It's blue. And now you're going to eat it.
Yes.
Cool. Hey, Draco, it's all you, man.
So he has to eat the entire heart to get the effect. Like if it's that massive, is that dang? That's
It'll
pretty
take a
bit.
bit. I'm pretty
that-
hungry. I haven't eaten. We've just had a big battle.
Yeah, he's famished.
Yeah.
The people on the street are aghast by this grisly display. There's someone violently vomits on the ground. The kids are screaming and they run.
What did they think was going to happen? Like everyone's gathering to harvest things off his freaking dragon. Like, are they expecting it's just going to be a clean thing?
Maybe not. What are you, a mind reader or just a smartass? Which is it? Oh, smartass.
A little.
Okay, so
Definitely the latter. Yeah, a little both.
Speaking of ladder, so you climb down the ladder holding the heart. No, you're up there just eating until you're full. I don't remember which one this was.
Blue.
Yeah, but what was blue?
I don't know.
Was that?
It was a lightning one. That's all I know.
No, that's not what I mean. It was either con or strength. I don't remember which. Though red strength, so this is con bonus. So
That's
What's
actually
black?
useful.
black was con.
No, I'm asking what is black.
Opposite of white. Oh,
That
go
was the
ahead
thing
and
you
read.
said.
What?
That was the thing you said.
I did it.
Yeah.
Go ahead and permanently enhance your constitution by what, 2 points? What are you at now?
My constitution will go up to 17.
Nice. So next time you level up,
Constitution.
you'll get additional.
That's a blue dragon, I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the bonus from the blue dragon?
Dexterity.
Oh,
So
wait.
Doesn't make sense to me though.
Well, no, because the white dragon's a constitution, red are strength,
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Okay.
blue are dexterity, the green are charisma, the black are intelligence, I think.
Okay, that's cool. I mean, you do it 2 points to your dexterity. You're like a 21 now.
22.
Same thing
22.
happened with me. I got a 22 charisma, right? That's why.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not concerned about dragon hearts anymore, right?
Okay, well that works out better for me anyway. Obviously, I mean I already had 20. I mean con would have been useful, but extra damage is extra damage, right?
I think you go to +6 now on your stats.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's nice,
and
dude.
you have
it's handy.
it's
You're
an extra
disgusting.
point towards your AC too.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
even better. Awesome. I'm still squishy, but a little bit less.
Mm-hmm.
It's always nice to be a little less squishy than you were when you woke up in the morning.
That's right.
Mm.
Yeah.
All right, very cool. Let's see. Next, what are you guys doing?
Oh,
Dragon heart.
that's true. Yeah, you should. Just my nighttime activity. Sorry, I was getting coffee. Sorry about that. My nighttime activity is very simple. I send a sending spell to Blakothis and give him the information he needs. And I also go down to the tavern to check on the possible damage and to check on the workers and the girls and just kind of take care of everybody. That's my day. That's when I'm taking care of people.
Okay, so you have to drop whatever, I don't know, I think of an amount. I have to determine an amount because you're going to rebuild. Your properties were all targeted. The school, there's some, and this is
Yeah, I know.
it's obviously it's obvious that you are being spied on. There is someone who is relaying information about your movements, about
Yeah.
what you're doing to the goal.
Yeah, I'm just getting. I get that. I assume that. I'm just kind of getting everything, the work started, but or just getting orders put in. But I'm mainly checking on the people.
Yeah. Let's see. I'll roll, see if there's nobody died. You have no casualties at this place. Rolled
That's
a
good.
19. Everyone got out. The fact that it was early in the day made a big difference
Sure,
because
that's
there was
true.
really no activity. But let's see. That would mean Zach, give me a intelligence check.
No. Oh wait, I'm smart.
Hold on.
Exactly the
He just
response of
realized. Oh wait, I'm
intelligence.
smart. Oh God.
Is
Oh
a
What'd you
man.
get?
3.
What, buddy? I can't hear him.
That's a 23.
Whoa, you are smart. SMAT. You after while Dracul's doing his thing in your head, you're just like they attacked the order, they attacked the net, they attacked Nicodemus's house, and you're like Hilmer, and
Yeah.
you start. Um, so you take some time, spend some copper. Let's see, you're at the opposite end of the town, so it is basically 15 copper to go the whole length in a cab, horse-drawn carriage or cabbie, whatever, or rickshaw or whatever you want to do, to
Sure.
get to.
Reckless.
Yeah, what's that?
If I could pay him extra, will he drive recklessly? So I can get the.
Absolutely.
I'm like gold copper if you get me there as quickly as you can, or gold copper,
Okay.
gold piece.
A gold copper, a
Holy
golden copper to
shit,
you,
dude.
sir.
I'm smart.
I just remembered I'm smart. Here's a golden copper to go fast.
Who want to
What
go
the fuck?
fast?
Boom.
I
All right,
do.
so
I
this
do.
guy. Okay. He takes off like a bat out of hell, whipping the horses. And once again, I need some coconuts. You take off down the street. It's like he gets there at a pretty good time. And as you get to Hilmer's, the front of the building, the plate mill, everything is in. It has battle damage, but it just did not sustain any damage to it. You know what I mean? So there are signs of like scorches from fire or from electricity. You're not sure which. As you run into the building, it smells like there has been gas attacks. There's this lingering smell of chlorine and it's like you walk into like an indoor pool where the whole place just smells. It's really strong and it gets in your eyes. There's lots of humidity in the air, and you start to because there's still wit. I mean, it's not like the gas is there, but there's the lingering after effects of like some of this stuff is still bugging you. The store itself doesn't seem to be in bad shape, and then you go through the back door, and the blacksmith shop is in complete disarray. The forge has been cracked. Hilmer's bandaging up some people that work there. Other apprentices or smiths. Like
What about the
Hilmer's
boy?
master. Hilmer's a master armor, but he hires out bladesmiths. So Leroy
Hilma,
killed another dragon today. You did.
that I did.
Good boy. I have a bit of bad news. As you see, of course, the dragons destroyed a lot of our work. Our arms for the army need to be done at double time. But the worst news of all is young Clay.
No,
Oh.
don't tell me.
I'm gonna roll the dice for Clay.
Oh, don't you do this to me! Don't you kill off Clay!
No, get him. Get him.
Get him.
Mhm.
We haven't lost
15.
anyone who was dear to us.
Oh, you said roll
Hey.
dice. I just rolled a 20, but
I rolled
No,
a
no.
5. Uh-oh.
Oh, young
I got
Clay.
15.
This is young
No.
Clay. He took an airful of that gas. He's at the House of Healing now.
Aw.
If you could maybe find the time, I'm sure it would do him well to see you.
Of course.
The boy looks up to you, so
What do you have to roll for them to die?
it's just fun.
No, I mean, but what do you have to roll for them to die? Like, what's the
What's
roll?
the
The number do you have
you're
to hit?
using?
Yeah,
Just had to beat.
Yeah. Maybe if you were DM, you'd know.
true.
Woo! In your
Oh,
face.
if I were DM, this would be a much shorter campaign because you'd all
Yeah,
be
maybe.
dead.
That's true.
You know,
That is fair. That is fair. Yeah. Yeah.
every time I kill you, you keep coming back. I don't know what to do. So you're up, Leroy. Your little buddy.
Yeah, no, I make my way to the House of Healing to go visit Clay.
Okay.
Actually,
His eyes are being.
I don't have anything to give him. I don't. I want to bring him like a claw of the dragon or something that he can have. You know, because he's like my biggest fan. I think he would really appreciate it.
Okay, so we'll say you cut off one of the claws of the blue dragon because you had that in mind for him when you were.
Oh yeah.
That would be fine.
Okay.
So as you get to the room, the sisters who are managing all the different people. Say, yes. Oh, young hero, Lauranathus. What brings you to our House of Healing?
I've come to see Clay, the Smith's
Clay.
apprentice.
Oh, yes. The Smith's apprentice. There's a dour look on her face. Well, come with me. Please keep your voice down as the noise startles a lot of people who suffer from the same
Right.
ailment.
And as his armored feet clank, 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 clank.
Uh-huh.
My armor's all.
Right?
Ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching.
She stops and she says, you take off your boots, please. Really?
I do. I take my boots off.
He just
Okay.
throws him off into the corner.
They're called greaves.
Oh man.
Yes, I know. So he but I always seem to forget.
I get plus 5 points for that.
You get nothing. I didn't like it. No, but so Clay is in a bed, his face, his eyes are bandaged. He's got his hands are bandaged up and his skin has like this mottled green stuff on it. Like his skin is mottled with like greens and stuff. It's like lying in bed.
Can I cast Cure All Wounds? Or kill? What was it? Hold on.
Lay on hands.
No, I
He
already
has some heal spells
used
too.
it on hands, and we haven't had a breather yet, so I can't use it all.
No,
I
this
have
has
potions.
been a pretty busy day, isn't it? This
Yeah.
would probably be the end of the day.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah, I can use cure wounds,
okay.
and also like I don't know if what level of poison it is, or you know what I mean.
Well, so you asked the attendant what's going on with Clay or what's. Well, Leroy, is that you?
Yes, Clay. I'm here, buddy.
I fought a dragon today, Leroy.
Yeah, I heard.
It blinded me.
Don't worry, your sight will come back. And I hold his hand, and I put the claw in his hand, and I say, "I killed one too."
Awesome. What is this? Is this the claw?
Yeah.
It's big. I mean, you're not putting it in its hand. It's like you put it on the bed, and he's like, "Holy crap!"
Yeah.
Oh, excuse my language. This is big. Man, can't wait till I get out of here. I want to make this into a sword.
You do that, Clay. You do that.
Do you want to try laying hands on him, or cure wounds, or what?
Yeah, I'll do a cure wounds and stuff. Or
Okay,
restoration. Restoration on his eyes.
there you go. That's better. Okay.
Yeah, cure a disease or a condition or something. Cool.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, you put your hand over his eyes, rested on his forehead. It's like, Clay, I'm gonna try to heal you, man. You know, or whatever you say to him, and burn the spell slot.
Yep.
Clay, he reaches up, pulls down the bandage, and he opens his eyes, and his sight is restored.
Nice. All right. See the claw.
And now he's looking at it, and he's like, "Whoa!" He's like, "Well, thank you, Leroy. I'm tired now. I'm gonna go back to sleep. I'll see you at work, okay?"
Yeah.
And go.
Oh, I wanted to.
Dahilio. So we'll call this the day.
But before the day is over, sorry, one last thing.
Yeah.
I wanted to still prep my contingency,
Nope.
and I can still cast my spells, can't I? I just got.
Resurrected.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can. Yeah, I just have a penalty to them.
Well, you are. It's something you probably do after you rest 8 hours. Right now, you're spent, dude. You are totally you turned into a dragon.
Okay,
You're back
fair
to
enough.
human. You are done for the day.
All
You
right.
were dead, man. You were dead.
I was dead.
You were an ink blot.
I was dead.
You
I was
spoke to.
Rorschach.
You were Rorschach. You spoke to
Aw.
Bahamut. You heard from Tyr. You had a pretty long day. Yeah.
Pretty eventful, man.
Okay. Next day. What happens, guys? Tell me what you're doing.
Well, did I eat the heart at my place? The dragon heart?
Yeah.
Because that's where I would have gone. I would have gone back to my was it the enclave or a stronghold?
Roll for it.
Roll for it.
Yeah, I do. I give you it's a 1d2. So you got a 2.
Cool. And that was in what was black again?
Black is like intelligence.
Ooh.
Yeah. Now you're really smart.
Yeah, now
really
smart.
Take that. All right.
Me personally, I'm just continuing organizing stuff and I mean, just I'm putting out money is what I'm doing. But I do also go to the Etrachul, the compound to see how things are over there. That place was, everyone was moved out, so I'm not worried about dead bodies, but there's probably damage there.
Oh, I'm sorry, you wrote about it out on me. I'm having
No, I
there.
go to the El Torchul compound where I have my tower, my wife's school, that compound up in the north. And
Right.
because there's
Okay.
nobody there, everyone's been moved out. But I'm going to see the
Yes.
damage, because I got to probably get workers on it.
Yeah, which was a great amount of foresight because there was no one there to defend it either. Like a dragon
right.
plowed through
That's
one of
true.
the towers, and that cost to rebuild the tower is now another one.
Yeah, you can deal with all the gold pieces later. There's plenty, so I'm not really worried about that. But yeah, okay. I assess the damage and I go about putting an order in, however long it takes to get to it.
Okay. Okay, so now any side stuff you guys, we can go around in a circle. So back to that's Nicodemus. Back to Dracul. Is there anything you want to have on a list of stuff to do before you guys go on your next adventure? You gotta steal something back.
Yeah, we gotta get that rope.
Yeah, you were supposed to go that night, so technically it wouldn't be the next day yet.
Well, give me a Constitution roll. Let's see how you're feeling. Roll at disadvantage.
Not him, Dracul.
Right. Dracul.
I got a 17.
All right, you're up for it.
Okay.
Doesn't sound enthusiastic.
Well, I'll be invisible. That's the start.
Okay. You're invisible.
And stealthy, and I'll check for obviously any kind of like rudimental traps.
Okay, so you make your way to Needle Ned's Nets. And of course, the business is closed. It's late. There's just slight activity on the dock as you're invisible, moving silently as you do. Go ahead and give me a investigation check.
What do I don't get pluses, do I? Because I don't have the skill.
What's your intelligence modifier?
Oh, my intelligence is +1.
Okay, so you get +1 to your roll.
And I roll.
Yeah, I mean, investigation, I guess. I think in the past, though, it's always been perception, hasn't it?
Perception's easier because I have a lot more of that.
Perception is more of like if you're looking around in a general thing. Like investigation is if like you're looking for something specific.
Yeah. Investigation is technically what it should have been. I think I was, back when I was still learning how to do this. But anyways.
Okay, so I'm adding +1 from intelligence then. Okay, I got 17 yes. Then. I rolled a 16, so I got 17.
17 is a good roll, though. You're able to find like this. Where are you going to the front? You're going to the back, or you're going to the front?
I don't know, probably the back, I guess. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I mean, it's back's safer, right? It's a mess, I'm guessing, anyway.
Well, as you go around to the back of it, I mean, there's a lot of like fishermen's crates that are stacked up. There's different kind of nautical accoutrement and tools that are cast aside that are broken, or buoys and buoys doesn't make sense, but anyway, stuff like that. There's like some like seagull nesting in the back. As you look around, you look at the back door, you check the doorknob.
Sea chicken.
There is
nice.
Sea chicken. There is a sea rat. There is there's a needle trap inside the key lock of this back door. It is a 3-story building. The building gets smaller as it gets higher up.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like one room at the top and maybe 2 rooms, maybe is your guess size, 20 by 20 on the second floor. And then a full size, what would that be? That'd be like a 10, 20, 30, 40 by 20 front building, like the main floor. But yeah, you could use your thieves tools to disengage the trap, or you could just avoid the door and try a window.
Well, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, if there's a window that I can get to easy enough, it might be easier because then it will be less obvious that someone's been here.
Okay, so give me a just a stealth check to make up the side of the building.
Stealth check.
Just so you don't fail, fall off.
What is it going to be now? All right, it's my lowest roll, so it's 22. I can't get it for a check like that.
Did you roll a 1?
No, I didn't roll a 1, but it's a check, isn't it? I've got reliable talent, so.
Hello, Lady Celtic Moon.
Hey, lady.
It's 2022 anyway.
Okay, so you quietly move up the back of this building, holding on to some of the shiplap of the wood, and figuring a way to get your fingers in there as you scale like this sheer surface almost. You get to a window. Let's see. And you listen in. You don't really hear anything at all. And give me an investigation check. I'll just see if there's traps on the windowsill if you want to, or you could just
roll good. Oh, I rolled 15 that time, so 16. It's not as good.
That's good enough for this guy's skill level, but it's not trapped. He wasn't worried about the second story. So you slide open the window. What do you do?
Have a look in and then go in if it seems like I can get in.
Okay.
I've got night vision, so it's dark, whatever, I'll be able to see.
Yeah, with dark vision. So you're able to make out shapes of I think this one room is kind of for storage. There's lots of different pulleys and just weird odd shit in here. And as you slip in, there is you hear and there's a cat looking in your direction.
Good thing you're
Can
invisible.
cats see invisible things?
I don't believe they can.
I was gonna say, right?
Okay, you move through.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm looking
where
for
do
the
you want to
rope
go?
stealthily. I don't know. I just gotta like kind of skim through
There-
things, looking
there is
for.
a,
I mean, I know what I'm looking for, don't I? So
yeah, you don't see it in here. There is a ladder going up to a trap door, or there is a set of stairs that go down.
I feel
There's
like
a
I should check
small.
the bottom
Yeah,
first. I don't know where
there's
to keep
also
it.
okay. There's also like a
Probably
small.
on top.
So you're going to go down.
We're gonna have a look there. Yeah. Well, I mean, I can have a quick look. Whatever. You know.
It's up to you, man. If you want to go down.
Yeah.
Go
No.
down.
I'll have a look. I mean, I'll be thorough. I might see something else we want.
You want to look? Okay. You want to go up the ladder? Give me a stealth roll.
Oh, that's loads better. That is 28.
Okay, 28. So you put your hands on the ladder and you give it a little bit of a lean into it a little bit just to kind of, you can tell, man, it's not like it'll hold your weight, but so you're thinking you're just going to try and step as close to the railings of the ladder just to avoid any creaking. As you do that, you get up to the trap door, and with that stealth roll, we'll keep it going. You very slowly lift up the trap door.
As long as it's not trapdoor.
Well, but there's like a second his third story. It's a trap door to that room. The ladder goes up to that trap door.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And
No. I got.
Okay. Is the trap door trapped? Is what you're saying?
Mhm.
That's up to you to check. All right.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna-
Okay. Go ahead and give me an investigation on that.
Man, I need to get some investigation. Oh, I rolled a 19. Woohoo! That's 20.
Okay.
It's not gonna be, and then the next time there is something, I'm gonna roll a fucking 1 or something.
Oh well, I'm gonna do this at random too, just to be fair. So, you call gray or blue. I know you can't see it, but gray or blue.
I'll go gray.
Okay, it's not trapped.
Okay.
As you do lift it up, you do hear
Snoring.
snoring and breathing. There's more than one person up in the large bed. It takes up most of the space.
Okay. And I kind of see anything around that looks like might be rope.
200-pound Betty.
I'll just disappear off.
Roper like a
Technically,
chest.
I could kill them both right now, but
Roper
you're
like
gonna
a
go
chest.
You're going into the room.
well, yeah, but like low. You know what I mean? Keeping stealth. I mean, I'm invisible, so it doesn't really matter. I just want to be careful with the door.
I just want to make sure that you're not that you're actually going in because you lift.
Yeah.
So this is like typical medieval-ish kind of thing where it's like the whole family's sleeping in one bed. It's just they don't have bedrooms. That's more extravagance for richer people. But there is a footlocker, at the end of the bed, a wooden chest, and you go up to that. Let's see, does he have he has a padlock on it. You can get out your thieves' tools and pick it.
I will as well while I'm here. I mean, nothing bad can really happen. Well, I mean, it could for them, but as long as they stay asleep, we're good.
Oh wait, let's go ahead and check for traps first. Okay.
Yeah. That's that investigation. Or do you want me to?
There's another one of this guy's homemade needle traps. You can tell it's just like the one downstairs.
Okay.
And it's amateurish to you.
Yeah.
It's still deadly.
Yeah. So just disarm.
So use your proficiency and your dex mod to disarm and to unlock. We'll just do it 2 rolls back to back.
Proficiency and my dex.
Yeah, dexterity for disarming the trap and opening the.
Okay.
And picking the lock. But since you're using your thieves' tools, you get your proficiency bonus.
Oh, okay, so that's gonna be
So that's like
30.
Yeah, short work. And you take the lock, you put it to the side, you slowly, you've disengaged, you found a way to just slide a little piece of a shim piece of metal over the needle, take the lock off, open it up. Inside is your magic rope and a sack of coins.
And the second
You
coin, you
should
say? I'm
you
taking
should
them too.
pull out the magic rope, like cut off enough of the rope to make it looks like there's still rope in there. Like like just cut off enough, so when he goes to do the rope, it's just non-magical section of the magic rope that you left in there.
It just looks like a little bit of rope, yeah. That'd be kind of funny.
Okay.
So he thinks it's still the magical rope, but it ain't.
Yeah, I like that, yeah. Do you have a deep pocket or whatever they're called, don't we? So I don't know what's in there though. Can't remember.
Okay.
I do have rope though, so yeah, I could do that. I know I have rope. It's on my character sheet and everything.
You just want to trade it? You want to trade it out?
Yeah, I'll do. I won't take the coins and I'll do it properly like that, so it just looks like nothing happened. I like it.
Okay. Okay. Give me two more stealth rolls to get out of the house. You'll be done.
So that one is 25.
Okay.
And this one is 27.
All right, and no one in the house was wise to your infiltration whatsoever. You completely ninja through the whole thing,
Good times.
just like
Very
a
nice.
15th level assassin would. You're just like
Yeah.
easy second story work, man. That's nothing to it. Okay, yeah, you got your rope back.
Yes, we have the magical rope.
All right.
That's
I just want to say at some point in the future, I'd like to do the dragon heist campaign. Because I think we would have a lot of fun with that one.
Oh, that one.
That
yeah.
one. That one could be done, man. That's a short one, actually. I wouldn't mind doing a short one. So I think now it's a matter of you guys deciding if you're going to go to the tower. We've got 9 days till the last council, right? Or the next council meeting. I don't know if it's the last. This should be the last one because everyone should be on the same page, I would imagine. I'm committed. So it would just be a strategy kind of thing. Or you could take the time before then to go and investigate Someone Falls Tower.
We probably should hit the tower as soon as we can. At the very least, if let's say we were able to, like logically speaking, if we were able to get that mask, then it would kind of change their whole strategy. They would have to come to us.
Okay. Well,
Which
No.
I mean,
yeah. If there's anything else, I would say just kind of end it here before we start a whole nother.
Yeah, no, you got to prepare and be back at your house and stuff. That's true. My character personally is just attending to business and reconstruction. That's all I'm doing. Because all my people are in Sigil. So.
Yeah, you have been. Yeah, you took the A train out of town. Protected your family by telling them to leave. So that was smart. And so I guess this kind of wraps up tonight. We got the big reveal from Aristides post mortem.
That's right.
And
right.
so, did anyone try to eat his heart at all? Just wondering.
Well, to be
what
fair,
do you get for a copper dragon heart?
Yeah, they didn't know that I was a dragon at the time, so it would have just been like eating the smushed remains of your dead friend's heart.
Yeah.
Which probably wouldn't be as appealing. Not really a benefit.
It is something that passes through Jakul's mind while he's chewing on the blue dragon. He's like, no.
He's like, man, I could have eaten
that. That's true. Cool. All right, guys. We'll check you out next week. Where will be a combat session, which will be fun. So thank you all for coming here and joining us. We do appreciate it. We're having a lot of fun with this campaign, and it's little by little, it's getting toward its apex, I'd say.
Yeah, I would say that it's either going to wrap up on episode 50 or 52. One or the other would be kind of cool, so it's definitely we're right there. We're about to finish up, which is great. And then we're doing something totally new and different. I think it would still be in D&D, but we might look at doing different versions of D&D and see what the players think. I'll throw that out there to them. So
yeah, there you go.
cool.
All right, guys. Well, we'll check you out later. Keep in mind, 2 days. We have Drone a Quarter Ultimate Edition. We will be doing Bleach 20th anniversary. So definitely come be part of that. That's gonna be fun. All right, later.
Bye bye now.